Hello everyone and welcome back to The Evil Within. We're still on chapter 1, we're still chasing after Leslie, and now we're going into the biometrics lab to kind of fix our ID scanner problems, and I guess more horror awaits us. Thank you for coming back. Always good to have people sticking around, watching, having fun. If you're having fun, I am glad to be your source of entertainment.
It will take you a while to get your bearings, but you'll be better off than the others.
And about the others?
I told you before, completely expendable. They have no bearing on the mission. If they get in the way, you know what to do.
Find Leslie and bring him back. That's all that matters.
Okay, we're in the biometrics center now.
Please guide subject construct facial, hand, and neural profile.
I don't think anyone's gonna help me out with this.
Facial profile constructed. Matches deactivated account Julie Kidman. Reinstating profile.
Okay. We seem to have done our facial recognition and hand gestures and stuff. What we need to do is get over to the other side there to get the rest of our data imprinted into the system. But of course, it's not that simple. It's never simple. It's never simple.
Whoa. Scanning. Please stay still until procedure is complete. Hand profile constructed. Please complete neural profile to complete authorization.
They can't actually see, but they are very good at hearing and blowing things up. So you have to bear that in mind. You can stand directly in front of them, you won't cause a problem. I don't know if they react to the light, but it would seem that they don't.
Fine.
This is our time to run. What they do is that when they sense you, they start glowing red, and I can guess you understand what happens after that. They start chasing after you. And then they blow up in a one-shot, one-kill animation, which is not good for business. But one thing I never understood about this one particular part is we all know that there are monsters here, and why should I kick down the ladder? Can anyone explain why I have to kick the ladder and alert everyone to this location? And here they come. Okay, let's just let them get into their patrols. Try follow behind this one particular gentleman. Get here. Space to pick up. There we go. Get our bottle. get our puzzle. This is a light-based puzzle. Whichever tile you step on, lights adjacent tiles next to it. So you're supposed to fill up all the lights somehow. You have to figure that out yourself. Like that. Get another piece. Like I said, we'll check out which scraps we have in the later chapters. Right now we still have too few to make up the whole letter. And I don't know if I'll even find enough to make up the whole letter. If I was Kidman, I'd actually take one of those mining hats because they've got a torch attached to them. Instead of carrying this thing around all the time, just have the torch laid on your head. Much more simpler approach, but Kidman being Kidman is not too practical. Sometimes. Okay. Our goal is to get to this door. Start this up. Okay, now this is when the magic begins, and by magic I mean the stresses of life begin here. Okay, we've got him in his pattern. I think we lost our chance there. Let's just wait a bit. Okay. okay. I'm just being way too cautious here. Last thing I want to do is run into him, and best believe it's not going to be pretty. Need to try and get over there. Let's wait for him to come, and then we follow. That was close. Got one feeding over here. What we could do is push this, blow it up. Now this is the tricky part. I believe what I did last time was go backwards. I think I might be dead. Oh, I made it. Okay, let's wait up a bit. And we're safe. Take our bottle. Climb up here. Okay, that went better than the first time I did it, I have to admit. Believe we get in here. Get our recognition.
Neural profile constructed. Profile matches terminated agent Julie Kidman. Termination reason: insubordination. Profile reinstated, but data sent to Central Mobius for analysis.
Insubordination? That doesn't make any sense.
That's a little...
Whatever. I should be able to open these doors now.
A little foreshadowing as to what's happening or what is to happen in the future. It says that her neural patterns have been terminated due to insubordination, and even she doesn't understand like what would she be why would she be insubordinate in the first place. But we're soon to find out what's exactly happening. Holy shit. That was scary. The funny thing is I've seen that before, but it still caught me by surprise even now. Let's save one more time. I really like the direction that they went with this DLC. Fair and fine, I understand that having no weapons really makes you a little bit helpless, but sometimes it's downright annoying to not be able to defend yourselves against things you could clearly defend yourself against if you had a gun. And some people argue that like we've seen Kidman in the game wielding a gun multiple occasions, so it's like really it's not like she can't use a gun. So why are we being starved of the gun we clearly know we have? But it's all about atmosphere. I just hope that the next DLC won't be the same gunless stealth mechanic. I wish they changed the mechanic to something else. Maybe some form of co-op, or maybe an action-based kind of horror, or something else, or jump scares, or in the dark with weapons, but not so safe. Because that's one thing I believe the main game sort of suffered from. The fact that the game was long and good, fair and fine, but there were so many various gameplay mechanics that overshadowed others. Like the stealth in the main game was almost not so not well done, but not oftenly used. Maybe it'd get you 1 or 2 stealth kills before the enemies are all alerted and such, but in this stealth-based part of the segment of the DLC, it really makes the stealth extremely important, and now you get to see it as a mechanic as to why it's actually important. God damn it. Okay, almost died. Not died, but it took unnecessary health. Ooh, we're here. Okay, I might die a lot in this one particular section. This means that we are near the end of chapter 1, so what's gonna happen here is that shit's about to hit the fan. It makes me happy because at least I know that I've reached the end of chapter 1, and for recording's sake that's a lot of progress done for the short period of time that I've used. But this is going to take a long time. This might require some cut editing because I assure you I'm going to die a lot here. This thing can't actually see unless you're in the light. The demon. Make sure the torch is off. Even though I said it can't see, it's always good to play safe.
While power is being restored.
Time to try and focus.
Power restoration at 20%. Power restoration at 50%.
I need to get away from it. I might die here. I might die. This is bad. This is bad.
Power is now restored.
Damn it.
Elevator is now in service. Thank you for waiting.
We did it. That
Keeping our facilities
is
clean is appreciated.
intense. The first
Our
time I
workplace is a
died
fine place
way
because of
over
your
10
support.
times, maybe even 20 times to that one particular section. I managed to get through it now because I kind of understand what it demands from you. So within the beginning phase, the first 2 ticks of the elevator, it's always advised to try follow it, but do not stay too close because sometimes it jitters and turns around. It could spot you. But then as the elevator draws clearer and the electricity starts flowing, that's when you want to keep a safe distance because it gains a lot of movement speed. And after that, it still jitters, and guess what? You will be seen. There they are.
Okay, make it convincing. Detectives! I'm here! I'm safe! Sebastian! Joseph!
Mobius. So they sent you to take the boy back. And you trust him. Don't kid yourself. You're just as expendable as your partners are. As I was. After all I did for them. We'll see how loyal you are when you know the truth.
Are you all right?
Do you wish to remain in the dark about information that will undoubtedly disturb you?
And that's the end of the chapter. I feel good. I feel good. I feel that we're making a lot of progress. Let's see the time. 58 minutes. That's actually about... that's actually funny. That's about 32 minutes faster than I did it the first time. When I was here, I think I'd done an hour 30 minutes or somewhere around hour 25, which is a good time. Thanks for watching. I didn't know that I only had a little bit left after the end of that first partition of the video that I'd made. I could have just finished it over and made it one big 58-minute video, but I guess for viewing sake, this is easier to watch because the segments are a little bit smaller than they could have been. Besides that, more chapter 2. I won't be recording tonight. I'm kind of done. Maybe tomorrow as I render these videos, I'll play the rest of the DLC, and we'll see you guys soon. We will find Leslie, we will confront our demons, and we will see what Ruvik has to show us.